Hi Libra, welcome into a general weekly reading for you. I hope you're doing well out there. Let's jump right into the Light Seers Tarot and see what the upcoming week has in store for us. Okay, the Death and Rebirth card, the Four of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. In a controlled manner, or more so of a controlled manner, I feel like you're one with a development in your life. This could be more so outside of you and or within you. So it could be more than one as I say that. But it feels like it's a day as that happened. You're realizing more, it's a week rather, where you're realizing more as time trickles on, right? You're feeling more growth taking place in your life in significant ways. I feel like you're going to be learning more about what you're capable of and how much you have left to experience in this lifetime. I'm hearing your path is meant to be enlightening, and it has been at certain points where you didn't notice it or maybe carry it forward as you could have. Or it just was hidden from you is what I'm getting for some. There's a sense of you being pushed to think about travel and experiences throughout the week and how much you can foresee for yourself in a very magnificent manner. Some of which that's manifesting. I wouldn't be surprised, but either way, I do feel as if you're going to see this be a very transformative week for you in so many positive ways. I'm getting the spiritual meaning of a starfish, and it may come into play, and okay, never mind, just the spiritual meaning of which, but I do feel like you're going to feel looked after, all right, and looked at, okay, whether you prefer that and or not, because some people, it just depends on their mood or the circumstances at hand, but I do feel like you are going to feel very protected is the word now coming through. And I feel like for some, it's not that a new feeling to feel protected, but it may feel just different, okay? I'm hearing healthier. And I also feel like with that coming through in a different way, it's a week where you're learning more about what you can do and should do moving forward to be healthier. And I feel like you're going to want to spruce up your looks. Your vibe is going to be quite magnificent throughout the week. You're going to feel like there's a spirit helping you walk on a cloud at a certain point or certain points throughout the week, and this feels so beautiful. And it's because you're meant to feel lighter than you have been. But I do feel like there are going to be thoughts about holidays for whatever reason. And I feel as if you're going to have a bit more of a pep in your step than you have, and this might have been this might be a continuation from, I want to say, the end of the previous week. But for the majority of which drawn to the reading, it's popping up for you. It's coming to be rather in throughout this week. Okay. Now I do feel like there's going to be a focus on directions, on transportation, and on what you need to acquire. There's really going to be reminders again that you're protected, that you're guided, that you deserve to feel loved with the feathers here. So when you see one or two or several, know that that's part of that message. But animals will come into play, whether it's more so your admiration towards them, comfort for some. That could obviously be a combination of the two, but a lot of which it will be a source from source, okay, a source from spirit to communicate with you. Now I feel like you're going to recognize something truly important about your past, and this will feel helpful for what you just began or are about to, because I feel like you are really needing to know some key facts in order to clear up what felt confusing, misleading, draining for some. I feel like you're going to be feeling a lot of weight off your shoulders throughout the week, while I do sense that some of which are taking more onto their plate, okay? And this will remind you and maybe inform some for the first time. You don't have to feel weighed down to have a busy schedule. You don't have to feel weighed down to be okay, important, interesting. You don't have to feel, oh, they were saying I'm important. You don't have to feel weighed down to have a lot to accomplish, right? And so I feel like there are moments where you'll be pushed to slow down at a certain point and just admire what you have at hand, admire how far you've come, and Spirit's saying you have so much further to go, all right? What else do we have for my lovely Librans? I feel like you're going to be having music. Music will come into play throughout your week in certain ways, whether you're hearing it in your head from spirit being sung through. You could absolutely, I guarantee you'll be having music outside of you in one way, shape, or form. You know, I'm getting specifically some at a store. But I feel as if there's a dream that you once had and you're being pushed to recognize that wasn't the right dream. It was you were being misled, or you just, it was a different chapter of your life, things have changed, but there's another dream of yours that Spirit is reminding you is meant to come true. Wish fulfillment, as I'm seeing the Nine of Cups. The Four of Cups in the Lover's card, as well as the High Priestess, I feel like you're going to in a very intuitive way as well. It may connect to your spirituality for some. You're remembering a choice you made that wasn't right for you, but I don't feel like it was fully or at all your choice. And even if it was, I feel as if there's a need to remember everything's a learning process, right? Even the ups and downs, the slip-ups, the negativities. You are one amazing individual. This week will remind you of that. When you connect with people throughout the week, even if it's at a distance, even if it's a group, a community like this of some sort, it will feel different. It will feel better. It will feel healthy, okay? Any little bits of uncomfortable energy, I sense that is going to trickle away from you. Interesting wording. You'll find that it will not be permanent, and even for some, I feel like it's gonna feel different than it once did. But I feel like I feel as if a lot of Librans drawn to the reading will be pushed to focus on a true soulmate for the future. This could be love, this could be platonic, but I do feel like for the majority, it is somebody you're meant to either be in love with or just have some good times with, and this person will treat you well. I'm sensing a lot of compliments, right? And you might even find it's a week where compliments flow towards you to remind you of how loved you are meant to be, you truly are, and then you're going to be or it may connect back to the informing of this individual, that connection, and how loved they're going to make you feel. I just got kind of a little bit emotional. But I sense there's a transformation for a lot of Librans drawn to the reading, either continuing or beginning throughout the week when it comes to your spirituality. And this is feeling enlightening. It's feeling fresh. It's feeling right. And I too feel like whenever there's little noise factors, you're going to react differently, less, I'm getting jolty, but less anxious, right? Or less affected. And that doesn't mean you're not an empath. It doesn't mean you're not spiritually connected. Okay, interesting. More so, I feel like it's just reminding you that things are changing, all right, in your favor when it comes to several different aspects of your life, as they want me to hold up the Death and Rebirth card again. But I do also feel like you're going to feel a connection back to your childhood coming to be. 729, look at the angel number meaning, because I do feel like you forgot how well things were at a certain point for one, if not multiple reasons. And that may be for a lot of Librans drawn to the reading where you had a bit of a rough or fully rough childhood. And I sense that you're going to feel like your life is beginning throughout this week. I'm hearing a whole new world, absolutely beautiful, for my lovely Librans to continue. I feel like sunlight's going to be your friend. I know Mother Nature doesn't always cooperate in that sense, depending where you live and whatnot, but I do feel like you're going to feel a push to get out and about and have the sunlight beam down upon you, all right? And I feel like you're being viewed at and feeling more like a ray of sunshine throughout this week. Fresh, 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 okay? I also feel like you're going to leave certain worries behind, especially when it comes to the wrapping up of the week. All right, what else do we have? For Libra, bear with me as I said that really weird. The 10 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Swords. I do also feel like a waiting period is either being, it's about to be wrapped up, or it's being wrapped up throughout the week. I sense that you will have to stop and gather your train of thought for one if not multiple reasons, but don't feel like that's going to ruin the result of something, or it's going to alter that connection. You know what I mean? I feel as if whatever ends up being for you that you're communicating in regards to, just take a hot second, all right? You have a lot going on within and outside of you, but it feels like it's all very manageable for you. There's a sense of you thinking back to what you left behind in a better light, and Spirit's reminding you that you are going to be even more so moving forward, making the right choices, all right? I'm also feeling like, excuse me, I'm also feeling like lighting is going to come into play when you're working, when you're comfortable, adjusting it to your favor. Very random message, but it's coming through. To wrap this up for Libra, The Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel as if you're being reminded that financial struggles are about to end for you, or already have started to end. Rewinding further back, or rewinding back in general. But I feel like this is a week where the wheel is turning in your favor. You're feeling like it's a whole new world once again, and things are about to shift even more so moving forward in your Libran favor. All right, so this was truly helpful. I'm sending you so much love and light, Libra. Definitely go enjoy your week, and I'll see you next time.